Welcome to the Prophecy Club. We want to invite you to come to our Sevenfold Miracles Crusade. April 19 through 22, 2019, we're going to be holding a Sevenfold Miracle Crusade. You can register at sevenfoldmiraclecrusades.com. Friday evening at 6 p.m. is going to be Passover. That's the death of the firstborn. That's also the stopping of the curses, as you recall that night. Then, right after midnight, that's when Pharaoh called in Moses and said, "Get out. If I see your face again, you're a dead man." So Moses sent all of the children of Israel out, and they borrowed gold, silver, and raiment. And they put their kneading troughs on their shoulders, their unleavened bread they didn't have time to put leaven in, and they left. And they headed for the Red Sea. So Friday night, April 19th, is Passover, and that's the ending of the curses and the starting of the blessing. That's represented by the children of Israel borrowing the gold, silver, and the raiment. Then Saturday through Monday is going to be the unleavened bread. And we're going to have an unleavened buffet, but we're also going to have some teaching. But we believe that Sevenfold Miracles is going to show up. You remember John 14:12, Jesus speaking said, "Greater works than these shall you do because they go to the Father." But no one's topped his miracles yet. But we believe that there's a high probability that we will see sevenfold miracles at this crusade. Then Monday evening at sundown is first fruits. Now that's the day that Moses and the children of Israel arrived at the Red Sea. That's when they crossed over, and that's when the big miracle of the crossover happened. We're believing, however, that the miracles would begin Friday night, April 19th, and we want to invite you. We have around 2,000 people fasting and praying for this crusade. And we're asking the people that come to the crusade to fast Tuesday evening, beginning at 6 p.m. We'll all break our 3-day consecutive fast at Passover, 6 p.m. Friday evening. Jeremiah 16:19 through 21, but specifically I want to read to you this. It's talking about the last days. And it says, "I will this once cause them to know. I will cause them to know my hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is Jehovah." I believe that that is what we're talking about. We're talking about a global revival. In other words, one time, in all of the 6,000 years, one time, God is going to show his hand and his might, and he is going to do great miracles. That's what we believe is coming here. Now, it's a long story, but I recommend you get this newsletter and read through it. You can download it at prophecyclub.com, or you can call our office, 785-266-1112. Happy to send you a paper copy of it. Once again, April 19 to 22, 2019. Register at sevenfoldmiraclecrusades.com. Download this newsletter at prophecyclub.com. Watch our DVDs instantly at watchprophecyclub.com. Let me give you an example of why we feel like this is the time for these big crusades to start. It was May 11th, 1997 when this happened. On May 5th, 1997, Dimitri Duduman died. Well, I was more than just a little upset. I went out to a little cabin for a whole week, did nothing but pray, read my Bible, and fast. Nothing but distilled water for a whole week. On the morning of the 6th day, I woke up into this vision. I can still remember it this day. I was standing in a parking lot, start to get a little emotional telling about it, standing in a parking lot, and I could look out about 20 miles into the distance, and I saw the cars streaming in to a football stadium. I turned and I looked, and I believe it was probably the Kansas City football stadium. And I saw the people coming in. And I knew that I was in charge. I knew that I had orchestrated it and that I would be one, not the only, but one of the speakers. I also had just come from a TV interview where they were interviewing me about this particular meeting. Now, the TV studio was doing it because they knew that only Christians were really going to come to this kind of meeting. And certain people behind them were doing this to get the license plates of the people that would go to this meeting. And the people coming knew that there would be consequences, but they didn't care. They wanted God, and the place was going to be filled up and packed, and a lot of people would be giving their heart to Jesus at this meeting. I knew that this is called of God. That's what this whole thing is all about, and this is only one. It's all of these are all in this newsletter. Call to get the newsletter. Go to prophecyclub.com, download the newsletter. It's 16 pages long. It is the largest newsletter we've had in 25 years. In my opinion, it is the best newsletter that we have ever put out. Of the two people that have read it so far, they said it made them cry. And I think that very possibly, because it's that powerful. Get the newsletter. Come to the Sevenfold Miracle Crusades. Again, sevenfoldmiraclecrusades.com, April 19th through 22. However, I got to warn you, we're sending this newsletter out to somewhere in the ballpark between 5 and 10, possibly even 20,000 people. People have been following us for a long time. When they find out about what's happening, we only have 500 seats available. My guess is that we'll have over 1,000 people that want to come to this, and there won't be room. I believe it. Over 1,000 people that will want to come can't get in. So if you want to come, my suggestion is you reserve your spot real early. It'll tell you all about it. Sevenfoldmiraclecrusade.com. April 19th through 22. No man or angel has ever seen the kind of miracles about to pour out on this. As a matter of fact, tell you something else. August the 8th of 2015, sitting in this chair, looking at that monitor, Saturday night, Lord, I don't know what I'm supposed to say next morning for the sermon. What would you like me to say? And I heard the voice of God for the first time when I'm awake. And I'd heard it in the night, but this is the first time during the day. And it said, this is the time of miracles. Then he downloaded into my heart is as the judgment hits, so will his miracles. I believe the judgment is about to hit. May very well be. As a matter of fact, Donald Trump is supposed to have some kind of a big presentation today at 2 p.m. Nobody knows what it is. But I'm telling you, trouble is about to hit our nation. And when it does, God is going to show up with sevenfold miracles. He is not going to leave us. He is not going to forsake us. He is going to meet the devil inch by inch, pound by pound, mile for mile, everything the devil does. He is going to meet him, and right now he's about to meet him with miracles. Recommend you come. Go to sevenfoldmiracles.com. Find out all about it. About 2 years ago, I memorized the book of Revelation, and in the process, I got over 30 revelations and 2 visions, and I wrote this book. This book was the directed me by one of the visions. A single word in Revelation and Leviticus is actually a secret door to help people understand Bible prophecy. When you understand that secret door, all of a sudden the prophecies begin to line up like never before. Some of the topics are, what feast does Jesus return on? The point of the feast. Why have the feast? Who are the 2 witnesses? Because it's not Enoch and Elijah. The judgment seat of Christ explained. The great white throne explained. The shout, behold, the bridegroom cometh, explained. The seals, trumpets, and vials explained in order. And I also show you 2 amazing charts. They're on the back flap of this book that folds out into 12 inches wide, 9 inches tall, so you can see these charts. Now, these charts, this is part of one of the charts. This is tying the feast together with Bible prophecy. This is tying the seals, trumpets, and vials together. All of this, all in this book. Now, I don't want you to get 1 for $20. I want you to at least get 5 for $30, or best deal is get 10 for $55. Why? Because I believe when you read this book, I don't even think you'll get through the first chapter. I really don't. I don't think you'll get through the first chapter till you're handing this book around to all of your friends. Yeah, not just prophecy students. Everybody you want to see get saved before Jesus returns, you're going to try to get this book into their hands. I really believe that. Again, don't want you to get 1 for 20. At least get 5 for 30. Best deal is get 10 for 55. Also, check out and get into our Sevenfold Miracle Crusades. You can order the Secret Door book. Over 330 discs from 130 different guest speakers that spoke for the Prophecy Club for probably 25 years. You can order all that at prophecyclub.com. You can also watch our DVDs at watchprophecyclub.com, recurring monthly at $20, a gift yearly of $200. So, in summary, April 19th to 22, Sevenfold Miracle Crusades. Order discs or my book at prophecyclub.com. Watch instantly at watchprophecyclub.com. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your gifts of support. God bless.